travelling up to Victoria Station from Chatham. Those of you who have put questions onto my website, thank you very much. Those of you who are looking at this for the first time, I'll be interviewing Charles Horton, the Managing Director of South Eastern Trains. 6 months ago I put a number of questions that you posted on my website to him, and I said that I'd come back in 6 months' time and ask him how he'd got on to addressing those issues. So Charles, welcome. One of the issues that's outstanding is the question about Cannon Street. Thousands of people go up from Chatham every day into the city, and they asked last time if you would be able to look at the seat configuration. Have you done that?
Yes, we've done it, and by swapping the type of rolling stock that we use on the Chatham services, we managed to increase the capacity on this particular line by about 5%, so that should mean some easement of the crowding that people have experienced. That being said, I do understand that there is concerns about the issue, and we're looking to see if at the next timetable change in May we can go even further in terms of bringing more high-density rolling stock onto this route.
So you increased it by about 5% because of the seat configuration changes in the carriages, and you're looking to increase that more?
So, yes, just slightly more as well, with a further train coming on with high-density seating.
Okay, I mean, obviously another question that's looking ahead, people are concerned about, is when the CTRL domestic services comes online, they're concerned about a reduction to Cannon Street. Now, as you've already said, that the trains are pretty crowded as it is, and people are paying out a lot of money for those their season tickets. What can you say to people to give them some comfort that you are going to address this issue about, you know, reduction of service? I mean, that can't be right, surely.
Yeah, I mean, December 2009 is the biggest timetable change that this part of the network seen for more than 50 years. What it'll do is introduce new high-speed services, which will go into St Pancras, and as well as the existing services on the existing network will be in place as well. Now, part of the service specification for that change does envisage a consequential reduction in the number of Cannon Street services, but we understand the concern about that issue. We're looking at the moment at whether the capacity that's planned for 2009 is meeting the demand that we have, and we're looking, dependent on what comes out of that study, going to the department actually proposing a number of tweaks to the service specification. And that piece of work is based on a very extensive piece of market research, probably the biggest piece of market research that any train company has done. And what that tells us is that the service specification in 2009 does bring benefits for many, many people, but there are some particular pinch points and issues that we need to address.
So you'll be taking that forward to the Department of Transport and seeing if you can, instead of seeing the reduction to Cannon Street, see if you can retain the existing service?
We certainly can take the findings of our market research and look whether there are worthwhile tweaks we can make to the timetable, or the proposed timetable, so that we actually address those pinch points.
Well, I think that will be some comfort to people who are concerned about the future into Cannon Street. But as you say, St Pancras is going to open up a whole new series of opportunities, both for travellers and for businesses around that area. So we'll wait and see what comes out of those discussions. When will you know the outcome of it?
In the next few months.
In the next few months.
And we'll make that publicly available as soon as we know the answer to those deliberations. And as you said, St Pancras does open up a really exciting new opportunity for people to travel. St Pancras is the best connected station in London. It opens up opportunities not only to link into the continent, but also to link up to mainline services to the north of England, a fantastically connected place, and also becoming a destination in its own right. Offices, housing,
I was going to say, it's
fantastic place.
It's not a bad building either, is it?
Very, very impressive.
Fantastic.